Anyways, well, I I'm gonna make another channel, I suppose. Um, for everything that ain't nobody know about. I was gonna go live on TikTok, but like, I don't know. I don't have a good way to set my phone. I don't know if this is good or not. I'm just kind of like got me set up on my shifter. Um, got my new boots on. Got from Boot Barn. Trying to break them in. But yeah, I'm just gonna probably talk about random stuff. Um, we're on Alma, Missouri. Combining some corn. I just started. I sold all the animals in all the barns. Um, so we're gonna be all arable for now until it makes more money. And then we'll buy like when me and my buddy played. I think we bought a farm like right around here and it had a bunch of cattle on it. So we'll probably go there. Um, so yeah, this is the F7900. I have a Volvo semi. I have I think it's an 8345R Deere tractor. It's the 2009 version. Then I got an 8300 Deere tractor that's on the grain cart that I haven't pulled over here to this farm yet. Take a better cut than that. The reason I bought some of that equipment, we don't have an 8300 in real life, but I just liked those tractors and it was kind of cheap in the game. I wanted something of singles. And then I got the 8345R originally as an 8295R because the planner that I'm pulling, or I got it because of on a real farm we have an 8285R. It's a 2013, but you can't change the year in the game, I don't think. Of that tractor specifically, so that's why I got it, because of our real life tractor. You couldn't get an 8285, but you could get an 8295. So I'm like, alright, whatever. But then to buy the Kinsey planner that I wanted, I had to have more horse than that. So yeah, I upgraded to the 8345R. We got quite a bit of ground. We got this grass field I got ripping up. We're gonna rip up this one. This one was wheat, already combined it. And then we got these 3 cornfields. But yeah, so we don't have that many tractors or anything. I want to expand kind of slowly, even though you start off with an S7. It's like, well, there's not much expanding to be done there. I don't know if we'll ever even change combines. I just kind of started this randomly. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. Just cause I don't know if I'm autistic or what, but I can't like focus on one thing. I start a map or something, I do one thing wrong and I hate it forever. I never play it again. Like I have maps, like the most hours I get on them are like 20 maybe. So hopefully either this one lasts longer or I get recommendations on this video as to like you should play this map and do this and whatever, and then I keep updating you. My TikTok is BTO Farms or Big Time Operator 02. That's my like handles and shit. So I don't know if I can swear on here or not. So you can go follow that. Maybe I'll post a little on there. Otherwise, I'll make a new TikTok. For farming, for kind of go like along with this. I don't know what I'm gonna even make the channel name. I'm just recording this on my camera, so on my phone. I would like to record it on my PC. I have OBS and everything, but oh, catchy. But I can't get any of my mics to work. Like I have my headset and everything that I use on the farm. That won't connect. Like the Bluetooth is so screwed up for some reason. And I'm running a brand new PC. Like, the monitor isn't brand new. That's actually like a old PC too. My monitor is. It was my old PC, but it has an HDMI in port, so I used that, and I'm running HDMI. Here, I'll show you. So yeah, this is the monitor. Then that's my PC down there. And here's my new boots, boys. It's pretty pimp. Blue, area. Those. I don't know, like, how that looks at all. But, yeah, so I'm gonna go grab the tractor and grain cart. Oh, I also have this, 1206. I was gonna run it on a mixer, but for now, just kind of leaving it in here. When I get back into grass and doing wheat seeding and stuff, maybe, I got that tractor drill, and I got a 97-2 Kubota. This is the 8300 and the J&M cart. Well, let's do a machinery tour. Got this pickup. Don't really like the blue on it. Might make it a darker blue. Got the 4940 self-propelled spur. I got the spur boom for it, and then I got to go pick up the fertilizer unit for it. Still, just a base game Kinsey planter. And then I got my 8345R power shift on a Summers disc. Ripping up some of the grass around. Even though both my drills are no-till, so I wouldn't even have to really rip them up for the game, but in real life you really would have to, because there's going to be so much plant matter there that you would have to, like, rip it up. At least to some extent. I mean, you could no-till it, but, like, I don't think you'd have a very good stand doing that for whatever you plant. Yeah. But yeah, so a little bit about our real life farm. We're in, dang, thing's bleeding. We're in southeast Minnesota. Parents are divorced, so my oh, my arm is bleeding everywhere. Alright, well, anything for the videos, I guess. My arm is bleeding all over. I peel the scab off. I do that all the time on So my mom's side is just kind of hobby. We live with my grandparents, so it was their hobby farm, and then we can help them out with chores as they get older and stuff. It's a big house. It's like two separate pieces of the house. So, then my dad's, we got, I don't know, 1,700 acres probably. We picked up quite a bit of ground in the last few years. And then we have beef cattle. We got a bunch of cow-calf pairs, like 50, 60. I don't know, maybe not even that much anymore, but they're all getting pretty old. Not producing as well anymore. And then we got some feeders in our barn. But people say beef farmers have it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna almost have to stop the video and go wipe my arm up because it is dripping almost. And then we got feeders. People say beef farmers have it so good, but right now, you really don't. Yeah, the markets are great. So what you can sell, yeah, the cow-calf pair guys have it awesome. And yeah, we do have some cow-calf pairs, but like I said, they're not producing very well, and we still gotta raise those cattle out. Well, the market could tank by them. And I gotta keep it going. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my arm. So yeah, the cow-calf pairs got it pretty good, but like we can't even afford to put feeders in the barn. Yeah, we could buy some, cause our barn holds like 500 cattle. Right now we have 50 feeders. That's how bad the market is. Like, and yeah, we could afford to maybe buy some more, but who knows when that market's gonna tank, and then we're gonna lose probably the farm. I mean, if we're out that much of an investment, it's like, there's so much risk in it. But I'll kind of go through some of our equipment, but I'm gonna go grab something to put on my arm quick, so I'll be back in a while. Alright, I'm back. I got some toilet paper showing for my arm. Um, okay, yeah, so I was gonna go through our equipment in real life. So, in real life, I'll go from smallest to biggest for tractors, and I'll kind of go through all the equipment, combines, what I run, and everything like that. So, we got a 4020, we got two 4430s, one has a loader mount, and is on our TMR right now. One has duals, and it's on our fertilizer spreader, and that's kind of all it does. There's some other little odds and ends we do with it. 4650 would be the next one. Normally cuts hay. Good loader tractor. A lot of the hay work normally. Right now, there's something wrong with the PTO. It keeps spinning it. So we can't run it. So we've been doing most of the hay ground with a 4850, which is just next model up. A little bigger tractor. The last probably since we bought it, we've been planting with it. We planted with it this year on a 16-row 5900 Kinsey planter, but it absolutely maxes the tractor out in our hills. So that's why we bought the 8285R, which would be the next biggest. So yeah, the 4850, it does planting. We're gonna buy a bigger fertilizer spreader hopefully, so it'll do that, and it will run the baler. Then the 8285R, we bought that this year. Used, has about 5,800 hours on it, I think. And I think the tractor's really nice. Hauled a load of manure with it. I really like the thing. I wish we'd put it on the grain cart, but Dad doesn't think we should because of doesn't want to put a whole pile of hours on it yet, and the you would have less tread on the ground on your tires, so we'd be, yeah, even if we put front duals on it, we just would lose traction. So it's raining in the game. Next, so actually, we have two 8640s, which are also deer. Everything we run is pretty much deer. Got two 8640s, which they are actually 10 horse less than that 8285. They're 275 horse tractors. We got two of those. Plant beans with them. We have a 1535 15-inch row bean drill, 30 footer. Darn it. May have to fast forward the time here. And yeah, so we plant beans with them, spread most of the manure with them. We got two 7820 Meyer manure spreaders. How long is this rain supposed to last? Till 13 or 1200. 1200 noon. I guess it's gonna keep going, boys. Yeah, and then we run them on the grain carts. We got Kilbros. I think it's like a 1200 grain cart. I don't know what a lot of the equipment's like models and stuff. I know a bunch of them, but and then we also have a Brent 1084 with extensions on it. Next we have 9200 deer. She's chipped. Basically all we do with that tractor is pack silage and run a vertical till. Got a 35-foot Great Plains vertical till. And that absolutely maxes the tractor out, even though it doesn't move much dirt. We're looking at getting a Kuhn accelerator. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna miss a little corner. I'm gonna have to come back and grab that because my OCD will absolutely eat me alive. Okay, so that's it for tractors. And then we work with a guy. He has a couple tractors, a bunch of tractors too. Anyways, now we'll go to combines. We have our main combine is a 9670 STS bullet rotor deer. We run a 30-foot bean head and a 608C corn head. I started combining last year after my grandpa passed. He always ran the combine. He'd always ran the combine. And so last year I started running it after he passed. And we just got that 9670, what, 3-4 years ago. Before that we had a 9650, which we never sold it because it wasn't worth a whole lot. Dad's like, well, we might as well just have the spare combine. We kept the corn head. So if anything goes wrong, we can still run some corn, being that we have a lot of corn ground. Oh, darn it. Come on. We're almost full, boys. There we go. Okay, so, yeah. That's the reason we kept that. So this year we bought an adapter plate so we can run our 608C chopping corn head on the 9650. So this year, instead of running the 9670, I'll be running the 9650 for corn and the 9670 for beans. That's the plan anyways. So if our beans are too wet, we can go around corn without having to switch everything over on the combine, which will be really nice. So yeah, those are the combines. We have a 6750 Deere chopper. We don't chop a whole lot of ground, being that we don't have the cattle as much this year. We plant a lot of rye cover crop. We chop a lot of that. But yeah. And then we have let's see, what do I want to do next? I've gone over some of the equipment. We got an 8-ton fertilizer spreader, that 5900 Kinsey, 1535 drill. We got a 560M Deere round baler. We got an H&S rake. We have a 956 Molco disc vine. Older 30-foot Deere disc. Got an old 9-shank chisel that my grandpa used to run. We don't do much deep tillage. We got a 5-shank Landau subsoiler. We rent our buddy's chisel. In return, we haul corn for him. We have an old stock chopper. Oh, we can do the skid loaders. Skid loaders. We have a 328 Deere skid loader. And we have a 325 Deere skid loader. We used to have an LX 565 New Holland, but we traded that in for the 325, and we traded in our old 605M cornstock special Vermeer baler because that thing was junk. And yeah, it was in good shape, but we always had trouble with that baler. So yeah, we traded that in. Let's see. We could go to damn it. Okay. So, we'll get back to combine here. What? I turned it on! What? There. Okay. Combine. Watch. There you go. Look at that. See how that works? Let's try that next time. Jeepers. Okay. It's a lot of the equipment. We got an F350 dually. We got my dad's F150. That's his daily driver. Got an old 2500 Silverado, which isn't in the greatest of shape. It used to be my mom's truck. My mom sold it to him while they were still together, and then yeah. I have a 450 Polaris Sportsman 4-wheeler. Really like that. I guess we can go over the semis now. Might as well. So we have a 2000 379. That it isn't the most beautiful truck in the world, but she sure is nice. I like it anyways. It's got a C12 420 in it, 10-speed, 48-inch sleeper. We do runs to Fairmont, Minnesota all the time. Getting some soybean meal for people for Johnson's Rolling Acres over by Houston. So yeah, we run soybean meal and soy hulls for them. And we have a blue 385 Peterbilt with, I don't know what the size, I don't know what the size of sleeper is on that thing. But she's pretty nice. She drives nice, 13-speed. It's got the same engine in it as the 379 does. I like the truck. It's not the most mint thing in the world, but I mean, none of our trucks are. I mean, they're farm trucks, but yeah. We got our own LLC too. Let's see. We got a big black hopper. We got a gray hopper with shorter sides. We got another hopper on our old Kenworth T600, I believe it is. But we don't use that truck at all. We're gonna sell it or scrap it, one of the two. And we're gonna get that hopper fixed, and we're gonna sell it, and hopefully look for another shorter gray hopper because they're nice for loading out of the loading out of the field. So we'll run 2 of those shorter gray hoppers. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the main equipment. We have a 620 Pats TMR that we run on the tractor. Normally that's down running the cow-calf pairs. They're at 2 different farms. And we have an old International feed truck, but that's down right now. So right now we're running the old Pats TMR while the cows are out on pasture, the cow-calf pairs. And then we got the feeders. We're feeding them with the Pats and the 4430. Okay, well, we can go over. Okay, so what I do on the farm, spread a lot of manure. I cut hay. I rake hay, combine corn. Hopefully, gonna combine some beans this year. We had all the beans done when my grandpa passed. Run tillage, of course. Plant beans. I don't plant all the beans, but I plant some of the beans. Let's see what else I do. Oh, say, can you see? Haul bales a lot. Hoping to get into planting some corn in the years coming. I think my parents gonna. But otherwise, I don't do a whole, I'm not over at my dad's a whole lot, unfortunately, besides harvest. Of course, I ran the grain cart for years while my grandpa was still alive. I ran that so many years. But I don't get to do, an extreme amount on the farm like some people's kids do, because I can't. I'm only there 25% of the time. Hopefully I can work something out with my parents this fall to go over there, 50-50. I'll hopefully be able to go over there every weekend during school, to go combine corn and run harvest. That's my hope anyways. I doubt it'll work with my parents the way they are, but there's always hope, isn't there? What else do I do? I work in the shop some. I run the semis with my dad all the time, run out to Fairmont and wherever we're hauling corn to. A lot of the, crap work that nobody wants to do. That's what the kids are for, I guess. Take care of my show animals, even though that's kind of for me, not for the farm, necessarily. Our hired hand spreads most of the fertilizer, even though I'd like to do that. I'm hoping to plant more beans this year. This is my first, or next year. This is my first year planting beans. That was fun. I cut all the forage crops, alfalfa and everything. We're about full again, boys. That's a lot for these headlines. Let's see, what else do I do? There's more stuff than I pack silage. There's gotta be way more stuff that I'm forgetting. I just can't. I can't think of it. Also, I got a message. This ding dong was done. I don't know how great of a job he did. Let's find out, eh? Jesus, it was almost 25 minutes long already. Oh my. Might make another one, I guess, after this. I don't know what I'll talk about. I'm kind of bored now. Not bored. I've talked about everything. Fieldwork. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I don't know. It doesn't seem to work very well on the modded maps. Let's just throw him in position and go, sir. Ma'am. Sorry. I think could just be a dude with a bun. It's a ma'am. All right. Have at it. sometimes they don't want to go at all. Okay, there's way more stuff I do. I mean, I mow lawn, but what kid doesn't? Help a bees box on an object. That means they're going normally for me for whatever reason. I'm going to do some more fencing. I run the skid loaders a lot, wrapping bales, scraping the barn. Excuse me, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I say it like that, I don't seem like I do a whole lot on the farm, but really I'm busy. Every time I go over there, I'm working almost all the time. Cleaning equipment, the job nobody wants to do. That's, think of a job nobody wants to do on a farm. No, there you go. That's what I'm doing probably. Besides running the combines, I freaking love doing that. It's so awesome. I love running the equipment. It's got to be one of my favorite things to do. Running cattle through the chute with Dad and our hired hand. I don't do a lot of that, but when we do it, I'm there. I'm trying to help out. I want to do some baling, hopefully sometime. Haven't yet, but I'm not the most mechanically inclined person. But like when I say shop work, cleaning equipment, detailing stuff, I do like work on some stuff in the shop, my 4-wheeler. Oh, I don't know if Ding Dong's gonna get around that semi or not. No, he's stopping in the middle of the road. What an idiot. I'll have to pull that semi into the field. Because she's not going to figure it out. Yeah. So, oh wow, well, that was some freaking lag. There it was. This server is actually open to multiplayer. It don't matter to you all, but where are you going? I moved that. Alright, just doing a little circle there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there's more stuff I do on the farm. Not that I can think of. But yeah, I'm learning to do more stuff. I'm 13, so I'm almost 14. I'll be at 14 in September. But yeah, so like, if I was over at my dad's a little more, I would be doing way more on the farm. But I can't be because of how my parents are. So I try, and I get to do a fair amount. But so yeah, when I get my driver's license, I'll be doing so much more at the farm because I'll be there every day, I'm sure. As for my grandparents and mom's hobby farm, we have a bit of everything for animals. I haul hay wagons, rake hay, that's about it. My grandpa's pretty protective of, what I can do, even though, he knows I drive 400 horse tractors and combines and whatever, but no, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter to them, so whatever. Yeah, but we make small square bills at my grandparents, so oh, that's another thing I forgot about my dad's. We have an old square baler sitting in our shed somewhere. I think at our hired hand's house, actually. He's worked for us for quite a few years. Anyways, this little, okay, I think he's gonna get her going there, boys. We'll run down, what's up? We'll run down to the end of this row here, and then we'll go dump this corn in, and maybe we can get that semi full, take it back to the yard. I don't even know what the game name is. It must be just the default game name. I'll shout it out, and then after I upload this, if anybody even watches it, we'll see. But I've been ranting for about 30 minutes, so that's probably about enough. I'll make a part 2 someday, hopefully. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this right now, or if, well, I can go over my setup, like, so, I got a Logitech G29 steering wheel and shifter and pedal set up. I don't even remember. My PC is CyberPower PC something or other. That's what the keyboard and mouse is too. It's the ones that came with it. Monitors an HP. And then I have been playing Farm Sim again on an Xbox controller. Um, Sometimes I'll play it on keyboard. The games I play, I don't know what I'm gonna do on this channel. Probably just like Farm Sim, maybe American Trucking Sim. Oh, geez, that's gonna give me a freaking seizure. That stuff in the top right. I don't know if you guys can. See. Yeah, you guys can see the whole screen. Yeah. Geez, that truck took that all really. Um. So I play, and although I play Construction Sim, American Trucking Sim, I play a little Euro Trucking Sim, play Farm Sim. I'm a real boring guy when it comes to games, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you someday. Bye.